Continental. Tent, otherwise known as the Continental stitch, is one of the most basic and fundamental stitches in needlepoint. Pull the knotted canvas thread back from the canvas to the front, leaving the knot at the back of the canvas. Begin the stitch. You will move in a horizontal or linear fashion with this stitch. Place your first stitch by entering in the hole diagonally to the upper right of where you entered the canvas. Pull the thread completely through so that the canvas thread covers the intersection of the canvas. For the next stitch, you will move directly to the left of your stitch and into the hole to the exact left of the first hole you came up into. Again, you will completely pull the thread through and cross diagonally upwards to the upper right, entering in the hole with your thread and pulling until you completely cover the canvas. Continue stitching in a linear motion. There are always things to consider while stitching, especially your stitch tension. You never want to pull too tight or leave the stitch too loose, but instead stitch in a nice, even fashion that covers the canvas but does not pull or pinch the canvas itself. If you are a beginner, the tent stitch is an excellent way to become familiar with stitching in general. As your stitching progresses, you will find yourself using the tent stitch only in smaller color areas on your canvas when there is not enough room for basket weave. When stitching medium to large pieces, the tent stitch will be avoided. As you stitch your way through the needlepoint piece, you will notice your square or rectangle canvas, for example, becomes a rhombus. While most medium to large needlepoint pieces will require blocking to help the canvas obtain its original shape, tent can especially distort the canvas. After you have reached the edge of your color section on the canvas, you will continue stitching by placing your next stitch directly below where you just finished. You will continue on, placing each stitch next to the other, moving from the left-hand side of the canvas to the right. You will continue this pattern, snaking your stitching pattern as you progress, line by line, down the canvas color area. When you have finished stitching the entire color area, or have stitched to the end of your thread, you will turn your canvas over and run your thread under some of the stitches you have made in your canvas to secure the end. Be careful not to dislodge or loosen any of your stitches when finishing the thread.